Now the latest on the Jeffrey Epstein case. We are learning more about Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell's interview with a top Justice Department official. His name, Todd Blanche, the president's former attorney. Meanwhile, House Republicans have subpoenaed former President Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton as part of their investigation. Ed O'Keefe is covering it all at the White House. Ed, good morning.
Vlad, good to see you. It's the case the White House just can't quite shake. And now we're hearing new details about that two-day meeting between Ghislaine Maxwell, who is serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking, and the Justice Department's second highest official.
CBS News has learned Ghislaine Maxwell said nothing during her 9-hour meeting with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche in July that would be harmful to President Trump. According to a source familiar with the exchange, she told the number 2 at the Justice Department that Trump, once a friend of the late child sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, did nothing in her presence that would implicate him. That revelation comes as sources say top administration officials are discussing whether to make public some of the transcript or recording of what Maxwell, a convicted co-conspirator of Epstein, told Blanche. On Tuesday, the president said he hasn't discussed the interview with Blanche, his former personal attorney.
I didn't discuss it with him, but anything he talked about with her or the fact that he did that, not unusual, number one, and most importantly, is something that would be totally above board.
Trump also said he knew nothing about Maxwell's recent transfer from a Florida federal prison to a minimum security facility in Texas.
I didn't know about it at all, no. I read about it just like you did. It's not a very uncommon thing.
On Capitol Hill, the House Oversight Committee continues its probe with subpoenas seeking depositions from former President Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. In 2019, his office said that while Clinton knew nothing about the terrible crimes Epstein committed, he took 4 trips on an Epstein plane in 2002 and 2003. But Clinton hadn't spoke to Epstein in over a decade. Also called to testify, former attorneys general and FBI directors dating back to the Bush administration who oversaw federal investigations of Epstein. And the panel subpoenaed the Justice Department for records on him.
We want to get the files themselves and ensure that we get that information out and make it transparent to the public.
As the Justice Department seeks the release of grand jury testimony in the Maxwell and Epstein cases in New York, Maxwell's attorney said Tuesday his client opposes its release, arguing her appeal is still pending before the U.S. Supreme Court. Vlad?
Lots to chew over there, Ed. And as you know, Gayle will be talking with Epstein accuser Virginia Giuffre's brother and sister-in-law here in studio about all of this in our next hour. But Ed, I want to turn to another topic. There was an extraordinary escalation in the Texas showdown over redistricting. We understand now the FBI may be getting involved at the direction of the president.
Yeah, the president's now weighed in. He was asked about this, and he says the FBI may have to get involved to send back the Texas Democrats who left the state. They're hunkering down, remember, in suburban Chicago, trying to stop Republicans from advancing a new congressional map that could give the GOP a chance to win 5 more seats in Congress. Texas Republican Senator John Cornyn wrote to the FBI director Tuesday urging his agency to intervene. And last night, Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott filed a lawsuit at the state Supreme Court to remove one of the House Democratic leaders, arguing his absence amounts to abandoning office. But that representative shot back, saying he's fulfilling his oath by blocking the GOP's plan. Now, beyond Texas, in Missouri and Indiana, and Democrats running California are now also considering changes to their congressional maps. Vlad, this one is far from over.
Indeed. All right, Ed, thank you very much.